Carolina. It's Connecticut and Texas. And Texas first pitch. Coast.
As the coaches and all the volunteers at Little League, it's been an amazing travel. It's been fun.
Change of speed. Ambry Ramos, filthy.
This is somewhere in the circle.
Cosmas comes in hitting 500. Lone hit yesterday in the semifinals for Connecticut. That just passed Ramos. Clara Becknold running. Got it in time. Heard that call.
She's gonna put impersonations, impressions. And Zenaria Hughes even laughing at her a little.
I think she needs to pull her helmet down over her face. It's hard to do both. Pop up, it's in foul territory, and Texas can't get there in time to make a play. Lost the mask.
She lost it, yeah.
Yeah.
The helmet didn't.
Ball. A pitch low in the dirt for ball one to Emily Springo. Probably the deep.
Riley Fagan-Davis, and then Emily Springo, more the veteran players, pitches out of the zone. And just as I say that, she chases the changeup. Looked like maybe she took a little off that.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3 strikeouts in that inning for Ambry Ramos.
Ambry Ramos for her in that 4 spot for Texas.
We mentioned this is
this summer.
Hey, we're going to see some superhero.
Connecticut on a lot of fun to watch.
To see some
A lot of action in the circle. She's thrown.
We've become opposing pitchers, sought her out. They acted.
Losing to North Carolina.
Ball.
And because of that, I mean, they were definitely the quote-unquote favorite.
Some superhero.
How are you not? From last year's team that won it all. A very strong team.
Ball.
And that one hits Riley Little in the box.
A tradition.
Number 9 was my favorite number of the number 9.
Bree Ramos looking for the gap. Pretty shot. Riley Little seeking third, and she reaches.
Who can do it all, as we mentioned. Really good second base.
It's way too hot to be rocking a wig today.
Jasmine Guerrero grabbed by Davis. Here comes Riley Little, and Texas scores first. Ambry Ramos to third.
Ball.
Became a star in this tournament last year and came back.
Guys in area.
Well, it's interesting because Zenaria is a left-hand.
Ball.
Ball 4. Second walk issued by Grace Weber in this inning. Watching her. Grace Weber chasing after it, throwing home. Hitter in the box.
I like that one too.
Best time.
Ball.
Zenaria Hughes. The second. Connecticut throws over to.
It's defensively and offensively.
Pop up in the infield. Emma Bonanno scooped. 2 down.
The situation they found themselves in, the first 2 hitters in the inning.
Ball.
Taylor Caston, one of the newcomers.
It's a big pickup for their area with Taylor Caston, her speed, and out
This week, a couple of hits.
2-2.
And Grace Weber is going to win that duel, though. Her first strikeout.
that. She's left-handed, writing that. You know, Michelle is a lefty. Those autographs when you're writing with your left.
Yeah. Oh, Michelle.
Awesome lefties.
That's
for
right.
Sure.
Danny Katansky fouls.
We've seen a couple this week.
Yeah, we have.
News, of course.
Yeah.
Solid contact from Danny Katansky. She's got herself a single.
The team can swing it. Watching it regionals.
As Holly Kuhn steps in. Sunday 11 runs against Italy. And then they run ruled Puerto Rico 10-0.
Really big moment for this team.
Laying out for it, Jasmine Guerrero. She keeps it from sneaking out.
Field, but playing low.
Ball.
I mean, the one thing about playing a lot of games like Connecticut has this exactly. That's why Tripod is now famous.
She has two older siblings, Tyler and Nolan.
Like three.
Wow, count it, 5 now for Embry.
Throws out. That almost catches the eye of the hitter, right? Because it looks explosive.
Back to back. And again, Embry strikes out the side. That's one half. That Winterville, North Carolina team. Audrey O'Connell ready.
Yeah, North Carolina can really hit.
Yesterday's game had only played 2 games, and so but
Highly motivated team. Play with that extra little chip on their shoulder as Grace Weber gets strikeout number 2.
Texas and Connecticut. At second base this afternoon. Grace Weber wants it. 3 up, 3 game. Experiences for families and communities. Little League would also like to thank its dedicated volunteers who make the program a special. In the third place game, Texas and Connecticut, and Cammie Mitchell hops one back to Grace Weber.
Grace Weber's in the booth, which is great.
he's a true fan.
Ball World Series. Jayada Green punches it to center.
Giada Green hitting out of the game. Very clutch at the bottom of the lineup.
Right-handed hitters, but in this game, just like that pitch right there, she's really changed up her game plan to give the seen her a lot on TV, and more inside.
Holly Kuhn was in the exact position she needed to be, and a little late on the
Knowing that Weber was throwing that pitch, as you talked about a little bit.
Like she did.
Yeah.
Just good adjustments by Grace Weber to plan coming into this game. It's actually Mike Bonanno who calls pitches. He was a pitcher on last year's team.
Holly Kuhn gets the throw.
Scoring position, but nobody to pitch to him.
As we've learned, no lead is 6. Texas can bring these two home. That would be huge. Embry Ramos certainly is trying. And Jaden Serrato retreating back to third. Up the middle, but into the glove of Riley Fagan Davis. And Texas will lead the bases and top by 1.
Trying to get a good spot.
Look, people know what they want. This is over. Remember, the feels like temperature 104. Embry Ramos flashing the weather.
Now batting number 21, Marina Costas.
That. And her dream job is to be an author.
The heart necklace and the dugout around him. Very superstitious. We know that about them. They love the movie Titanic.
Themes together.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Take the free pass. First walk issued by Embry Ramos today.
Yeah, go for it. Things that they are superstitious about.
It worked.
So, Amanda?
Yeah, I just wore the same smear
this.
through senior year. And it was pretty dirty by the end of it. You know,
Do you
you
still
can't
have it?
wash it. Yeah, I'm sure.
Like, Sally, you want
mom.
my digits so you can text me a reference? Like, I wonder.
I mean, obviously, it's a lot of effort to make sure you had the right one.
I mean, I wasn't a gold medalist, man.
I meant from the higher distance.
A lot of superstitions.
Yep.
Ball.
Full count for Emily Sparingo. I feel you. You will go on. I mean, I just butchered your song.
Now batting number
Goes on
I'm
and
still unsure how it's the theme of the team. Danny Katansky trying to tie the game. Jasmine Guerrero charging. Got it. On for Connecticut, and Texas still leads by a... Yesterday, I mean, she went boom. She'll send this one back over Grace Weber's head. And Zaneria Hughes on for the second time.
Very good.
Wow. Wow,
Very
man.
nice
Michelle. Chickened out.
No, it's okay.
That was a great. So that one coming from Riley Little. We love doing our joke of the day. Lead off on for Brooklyn Jamerson.
Yeah, because even that Jasmine Guerrero line drive to
The season and would pass away later that night. So Brooklyn. And that right there is Brooklyn's first hit at the World Series. Zaneria Hughes hitting the gas. She'll stop at third.
in their plane, trying to push it past them. They're just right on top of Caston as soon as
Way up on that line, pushed right up against.
being the defending champs. But playing for something here in this third place. We talked about it, but the competitiveness of the World Series this year just
Gets jammed. Grace Weber turns and looks at Zaneria Hughes.
oh,
Yeah.
I think we might.
The call.
College bag as you run through.
Caitlin Lau takes that pitch. And Zaneria Hughes scores 2-0.
Springo actually forgot how many outs field, and that is going to result in another run for Texas.
Third.
That's an important run, too, getting late in this game.
2-2 to Kendall Brown. Swing, miss, strikeout number 3 for Grace Weber. And Emma's dad, Mike, is the assistant coach. He was the manager last year. Pickleball games happening in the driveway between the Glens and the Bananos.
Pickleball, it does get serious, so it's fun.
New pitcher in the circle, Jasmine Guerrero. One away.
You know, Connecticut has put into Milford Little League along with some other vice president of the Little League, but he noticed that there was just a different
Milford Little League.
World Series postseason.
Holly Kuhn, Cammie Mitchell, it gets past her. She tries to flip it over to Riley Little. Laid out for it, gave everything she had. And that hits Addie McKenna Hansen. So an error and a hit by a pitch have 2 on.
champions this year, and Connecticut from Milford Little League were the runners-up. And you know these fans are dedicated too, who are standing in line for their hours before game time because the line.
It's shaded. So.
Yes. Yeah.
That's important when it feels like 110. Caitlin Lau first strikeout. A Rowan Little League, who is from Salisbury, North Carolina.
The outfield at 10 a.m. this morning and are starting to file in.
From here. Back-to-back Ks for Caitlin. Greet with the teams.
Danny Katansky, who pitches up just 3 earned runs, pitched in a pivotal game. The Connecticut team got the win.
Yeah, that was on Wednesday against
Make a difference.
Clara Becknall, just over the outstretched arm of Audrey O'Connell. Lead off.
Game in the regional.
Becknall is safe. Slow hopper over to Emily Speringo. Runner is safe.
Now batting number 24.
Yeah, good hustle by
Jayada Green had a single. Can she do it again? You bet. Around and coming home. 3-0 Texas. 2 on. Speringo, it hops out of her glove. She's able to tag third base.
Texas hitting the ball hard in this inning.
Speringo tested again. And that is out number 3. Ambry Ramos now. Trickles down the left field line. It's still going. It's run to the fence. Scored. Ambry Ramos.
Texas has done a good job with
Holly Kuhn. And that officials last chance for Connecticut as we go.
She is the best fielder I have ever coached. As they've gotten to play.
And I think they've had the toughest road, as that'll be 3 straight strikeouts going back to the last inning for Caitlin Lau. Connecticut's 7th game. They've played more games. Won their regional in Bristol, Connecticut to represent.
Hard to repeat.
Yes.
At any level, it's just difficult.
North Carolina, we're going to have a new champion.
Throw goes out to right. Ambry Ramos. 2 down, 2 in scoring position. One run across. Kendall Brown at third. She was stretching out.
Riley Fagan, but Springo swings through that.
Ball 4.
After going 0-2, she loses her. You can tell that hip's a little.
Danny Katansky with a great opportunity. It's a slow roller back to Caitlin Lau. And third place win 5-1.
Really good recovery and rebound.
Texas is your third place finishers this year. We'll be back and talk to this Texas team.